Pumping or dumping? In this video, we are going to delve into what is going on with the crypto price here today, what to expect over the next few days, and what is actually making this market pump or dump. Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss Show. I'm Kiara Ducasse. Thank you for being here with me today, you benevolently blessed, beautiful souls. So as I've been telling you guys, we're in an aggressive pump. Doesn't mean that we can't dump. That's not what I'm saying. I keep pointing out the levels for you guys. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and like the video, because on my videos and my channel, I tell you and I give you the straight up honesty where these levels are. And if you're here with me on the channel and you're constantly watching my videos, then you'll know a little bit more about all of those. So, all right, guys. So I have a lot of things to share with you today. I'm going to fly through it all for you. So let's not waste any time today. First of all, the crypto bubbles, or the Morales money bubbles, you can see a lot of things are in the red. BTT is down 26% after having like 110% pump over the past 2 days. Although Ordinal's still up, Hunt is HNT is up 20%, Remix is up 24% again. So these ones that are in the negative, guys, it's time to accumulate lots more of them, because that's what we do in the markets in the red. So it doesn't matter that it keeps falling, just buy some more. Buy some more, buy some more, buy some more. All right. And you want to go and trade these with me, hit my Bybit and my Bitflex links down, pinned in the comment of this video for you. With my Bybit link, you guys can get up to $30,000 deposit bonus just for yourself. When you use my Bitflex link, you can get a $10 bonus when using when depositing $100. So, guys, don't know about you, but we're flying through this. The cryptocurrency market cap is down 0.9% for the day, sitting at 1649 after being about 1679 yesterday. So very interesting. There are still coins that are pumping in the market. Look at this: 115%, 47, 45%, 14%, 9%, 2%. So many things happening over here, and very, very interesting to see what is actually going on, right? Bitcoin is up 13.8% in the last 7 days, but is down 1.7% for the day. And it is itself what is making the market kind of stall around at these prices right now. Yesterday's bar closed as a bit of a rejection candle. Although I think that a healthy pullback right now would be pretty decent, and it would allow us to continue to dollar cost average into our positions. Are you dollar cost averaging? Let me know down in the comments below. What cryptos have you been buying recently, and that you would like me to do some technical analysis on and share with the community? Let me know what coins you guys in my Crypto Bliss community would like me to talk about a little bit more and do a little bit of a TA and price analysis for us. And we'll delve into those. But like I said to you, I've got a crazy video coming for you over the next few days. So hit that notification bell. Let me know that you are subscribed to the channel. Thanks very much, guys. All right. So you can see the market, some coins are up, somewhat down, and it's a bit of a mixed pool here today. So not much indication as to the bullishness or the bearishness of the market, but the overall market is about 0.9%, nearly 1% down for the day. Now, bearing in mind that within the next, probably as this video gets published, we have the initial jobless claims, as well as the continuing jobless claims coming out in 53 minutes time, which is going to, and as you can see here, it is 14:36 at the time of recording this video, and I'm sure it will be out in the next couple moments. So I don't know about you, but basically I see some crazy stuff happening out here. We have Atlanta Fed GDP now, the CAD government speaking, and Fed balance sheet coming out all today. So all of that stuff is going to make, and building permits and ECB Alderson speaking. So all of this is going to make the markets move a little bit. There's going to be some bearishness and probably a little bit of bullishness. Then tomorrow morning we have the Japanese yen news, adjusted current account, household spending, and GDP Q3 and QQ. GDP year on year as well, all coming out. India's interest rate decision coming out. Euros, German CPI coming out in the morning. Average hourly earnings month on month for the US dollar tomorrow afternoon. Non-farm payrolls, which is one of the biggest monthly market movers, undoubtedly, guys. Then we have the unemployment rate, also another big monthly mover. You can see there is still a bit of volatility going into the evening tomorrow night, and then Saturday morning here as well. So Chinese released their CPI data. So for the next 2 to 3 days, undoubtedly we could see some sort of pullbacks in the crypto space after running up for so long. But guys, at that point, after the cool down, I would suggest you accumulate some more crypto so that you can fill your bags with the ones that you don't have, with the ones that are currently bleeding. Because the ones that are bleeding, especially ones that are bleeding the most, those are the ones that have been pumping the most, which means that those are the ones that will have a bit more of a long-standing run. Now, Robinhood CEO says potential Fed rate cuts, 2 additional catalysts, boosting crypto optimism, which is amazing, right? So I think a lot of people have forgotten that Robinhood is a major player in the cryptocurrency industry. We do a lot of things, which is great, and I like that. But essentially, Robinhood has been taken. Their light has been taken away by a lot of the FTX, the Bybit, the Binance, kind of all of that stuff, the Kraken that's been happening. So a lot of light has not been on here. But here's recommending that Fed rate cuts and 2 additional catalysts boosting crypto optimism. So there's optimism around an ETF. So Fed rate cuts, ETF, and what else? The Fed stopping the aggressive rate hikes. There's also an ideas, inflation hedge. The giant was a okay. So those are the 2 reasons that I can see here. I don't see another reason. According to them. And then, of course, lots of liquidity will come into the space, especially when you see Tether allocating part of its profits to buy Bitcoin, currently holding about $2.4 billion in Bitcoin, guys. That's epic. I mean, that's about 50% of what MicroStrategy owns, guys. That's epic. As you can see here, Pseudonym's on-chain analyst tells their 64,000X that currently holds 57,576 BTC purchased at an average cost of about 22,480 Bitcoin. Wow. They are 100% in profit with their Bitcoin. And that's why they can continue to print the money that they're printing, guys, because we know Tether just prints money. It just mints USDT all the time. So the top ranked crypto asset by market cap, okay, not by price because it doesn't move in price. But essentially, Bitcoin has continually proven its resilience and has emerged as a long-term store of value with substantial growth potential. Its limited supply, decentralized nature, and widespread adoption have positioned Bitcoin as a favored choice among institutional and investors alike. Our investment in Bitcoin is not only a way to enhance the performance of our portfolio, but it's also a method of aligning ourselves with a transformative technology that has potential to reshape the way we conduct business and live our lives. So I like it. Very interesting. But if you look at this, don't rule out a $25,000 liquidity sweep. Trader predicts massive correction for Bitcoin history. I don't know about 25,000. So this is from a widely followed analyst, Justin Bennett, is issuing a warning. And basically it's been a hell of a run from BTC, and it may very well continue without a significant correction in the short term. So, but the last 2 bear markets ended with a second capitulation. Will this time be different? Maybe, but don't rule out a $25,000 liquidity sweep. So essentially what's being said here is, because this is the level of support that it could come all the way back down to there. Yeah, it's a possibility, but I would say that it's a higher possibility at about the 31,000 level. That's my personal view. Some people think, look at this. They're saying Ethereum could even go down to 750 if heavily rejected from this level. And that's because it is kind of building a bear flag. And I do agree with this, that it is kind of building a bear flag. But if it bounces off this level and then breaks through this level, that bear flag there will be invalidated. So, you know, every trader has their opinion, every trader has their views, their perspectives. What makes a trader good is how they win in their trades. Are they making money in their trades? That's what's determines a very good trader. Now, if you look at this crazy video here from Gabor Gerbax, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon, the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, money laundering, and tax avoidance. The data since 2000, regulators fined banks 7,400 plus times, totaling to fines of about $380 billion. Banks should stay silent. Let's listen to this audio from Jamie Dimon.
Been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems have built up over many years, know your customers, sanctions, OFAC, they can get bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
Okay.
I've always been
So I don't know about you guys, but when I look at this dude's facial expressions, he's like, yo, man, WTF are you talking about? What you're saying makes no sense. Okay. Whereas this lady here, I don't know who she is. I don't know who he is. I don't care. But this lady here is giving a huge smirk like, ah, this man, he knows what he's talking about. He knows how to manipulate the market. She knows the truth of what he's talking about, undoubtedly. Bitcoin is the king of assets, better than his company. And guys, Bitcoin is valued at way more than his company already, JP Morgan. Okay, so I don't know what he's talking about. He's talking rubbish. I don't care what people say. He's one of the best investors in the world and bought one of the biggest banks and companies in the world. I don't care. If he doesn't in a stand, and we've caught him red-handed multiple times, multiple people across the internet have caught this man for being fraudulent and telling the world no, Bitcoin sucks. And secretly on the same weekend, while he's telling Bitcoin, saying to you publicly that Bitcoin sucks, his company's just buying it, buying, right under your noses. I mean, that's the kind of person that this person is. And for this lady, who's just as evil as him, okay, looks at it. These two had a little side coffee and something there, and had a little chat as about what they were going to say in here, or their past emails or letters or whatever the frick they did. But you can see that there are two peas in a pot, essentially. Now, when I look at this man, and he says, Jamie Dimon says he's always been deeply opposed to Bitcoin. Well, that's bullshit, because he's bought Bitcoin before. His company's bought Bitcoin. They own some Bitcoin. The only true use case for it is for criminals. Well, JP Morgan has been fined about $36.1 billion since 2000. They are serial fraudsters. Now take a look at 36.1 billion since 2000, but yet this article says here, since 2000, 7,400 plus times, totaling to about 380 plus billion. This amount for JP Morgan is around 10% of the total fine number. This man is a criminal fraudster, just like Bitcoin Archive is saying here, and I completely agree. Do not believe in any word this man says. Go ahead and accumulate Bitcoin, because right now this man is trying to steal your Bitcoin from right underneath your nose, guys. And you can see I'm very passionate about it, but I don't believe in fraudsters. I'll call them out for what they are. Now, this chart here from the wonderful Mags Scalping Pro, we're going to have a look at a few charts here, guys. From the Scalping Pro. Shout out to you, Max, the Scalping Pro. But basically, you can see here the 618 fib, guys. So, you know, I think we're going to pull up to the 618 fib before we have a crazy pullback. Right now, okay, undoubtedly, we're going to have a look at the charts in a few moments. But undoubtedly, we've had to have some sort of rejection. We've been going up like a freaking, I don't even know, like a hemp tree grows. Hemp grows like this, guys, like with one straight long line. All right. So for the past 8 weeks, Bitcoin has not closed a single weekly candle in the red. Oh, yeah, exactly. And is it going to close this week in the red? Who knows? We'll have to see. Now, every Bitcoin cycle is unique, yet 2016 and 2023 showing surprising similarities. There was a top, downslope, downslope, bottom, bottom. Then we had this pump. Then we had a bull rally, the bull rally. Then 2016, we had this crazy rally. Guys, we have not even begun. But just be cautious, because over here, we had a pullback. Are we going to have a pullback before we continue this insanely bullish kind of rally? I've been talking to you guys about that for a long time. And when I show you my charts just now, you will see that for yourself. Now, another one here. Not too many people are ready for this. But if we look at this, okay, I like this drawing that is kind of forming and could be unfolding. But as you can see, this is an inverted head and shoulders pattern. Neckline, neckline, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And essentially a breakout of this would bring us kind of up to this level before we actually pull the target. And I'll show you this on the charts in a moment. Before we pull the target out, okay, of a breakout of this pattern. Let's go and have a look at that in a moment. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, and make sure you have already smashed the thumbs up. Share this video with people that you care about, to show us and our community that you care about us and our community too. And you want to see people grow in crypto, because the more crypto grows, the more your money grows, essentially, guys. So that's what you want to do. And essentially, as you can see here, the bull market is still right on track. So we had a top here, then it pulled back for the bottom. We had a consolidation period before we broke out and hit this parabolic run until we hit the top. We pulled back, had a bottom, hit the cycle, had a consolidation period in this zone. And then we all know that that was C19 over there. So the consolidation period actually worked out as it's supposed to. Then we broke out. We broke out, retested. Look here, we broke out, we retested. I'm just pointing that out to you guys right now, because we have broken out and the momentum is starting to slow down ever so slightly. Okay, just as a warning to you guys, but we still had this parabolic run. Then there was a top. Then there was a pull down over here. Now we've had this consolidation period and we've broken out. We undoubtedly need to retest. I would say we could retest this 30 to 32K level. It's a high possibility, but the higher we continue to go, the less likely we are to go to those lows. So if we move up to $50,000, the likelihood is we probably end up only pulling back to like $35,000, guys. So right now, we're looking for this parabolic in the bull cycle. So let's go and have a look. Make sure you guys are subscribed here. I'm just going to get all my charts ready for us, because I know that sometimes it takes a little while to load. So make sure you guys are subscribed in the meantime. Let's go and have a look at this. I drew this parabolic line for you guys yesterday. It's playing out absolutely perfectly and very, very juicy. And I haven't even drawn the most of it. So right now, have a look at that zone right there. You can see that that target of this area could be around the 786, between the 618 and the 786 up here, which is a 10,000 difference, but it's a 48,600 to a 57,600. So it's actually a $9,000 move. Now, as I said, here's a 618. We could essentially reach that rejection level first. But as you can see, there's strong support on this horizontal blue line on the VRVP level as well. And as you guys can see, I'm going to zoom in for you guys. And as you can see, we are pulling back ever so slightly here. We did hit a little bit of resistance over there on this level. You guys can see that. We could essentially pull back down to the next level of support, which is over there, which would essentially align with our 41 to 42K level, which is over here. Okay, so, you know, that could retest to there. That would kind of align with this parabolic move, retesting the 42K and then continuing to kind of climb up here along the edge of this levels, guys. So, you know, a small 42K pullback. The RSI does need to reset. So does the MACD. All good. Let's have a little bit of a pullback. Let's reset our trades. Let's take a little bit of profits and put them back in when it reaches those lows, guys. I mean, it's not even that far. It's $1,200, $1,300 move from where we are. Really isn't the end of the world if we do that, guys. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's a 3% move. It's okay. But for every we know for every 3% move, Bitcoin does, the altcoins bleed even more. Now, isn't it very interesting that we're having this pullback here, and now all of a sudden on the dollar, we're also having the pullback happen right here in the same side with the the RSI oversold, but the MACD is looking for a bit of a pump. Very interesting perspective. Let me know what you guys think a little bit about that, and I would love to hear what my community thinks. But if this is the other Bitcoin chart, I did say to you guys yesterday, we could pull back. Look at my lines. I said we could pump, pull, but essentially we've pumped. Could we pull back all the way down to here at 41K, then continue the pattern up to the 48K, then pull down to this 38K level, then pump up to the all-time highs is where I would see us going from there. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now, Ethereum is looking pretty much the same as Bitcoin and unfolding the same kind of concept. Although, as you saw there on the chart, this is very interesting because right now we actually have an Ethereum engulfing candle, as you guys can see here on this candle. Okay, it engulfed, the body engulfed this candle, which means that we're actually rejected off of this level. We pulled below this upward sloping trend line plus the VRVP resistance at this level, which tells me that the likelihood of us actually coming down is high, but at the same time, we're on a parabolic run and could end up continuing its pattern further up. Let me know if you guys think Ethereum is going down or up, down in the comments below. And this is all short term, because in the long term, of course, guys, this is going up. Now, Solana, look at Solana, guys. Look at that beauty. What is Solana doing? Broke out, pulled back, sitting there. Are we getting ready to make our move to the 108 level mark? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. But what I do want to point out to you guys very quickly, and I'm going to do it on this Bitcoin chart for us. Okay, so let's pull this level and essentially do that pattern so that I can show you where that pattern actually ends up. So let's draw our line over there, because now essentially, okay, like Scalping Pro was saying, we could essentially kind of pound up here and then pull and then make our moves and then reach the target of here. I mean, yeah, and that's by the end of 2024. By the end of 2024, guys, I reckon we'll be at $100,000 without a doubt. I mean, we could spike up and pull back down, but I think by the end of 2024, we will be at around between $90,000 and $100,000. What are your guys' predictions for there? I know it's a bit far away, and I do continuously ask you what your predictions will be for the end of this year, 2023, which is in approximately 24 days' time. So I want that line there. Now, obviously, check this inverse head and shoulders pattern, guys. You always do this right to the headline. And if we break out up here, kind of sometime middle of next year out of this upslope, look at where that target takes us up to. $160,000 on Bitcoin. Now, my target is actually $285,000 to $300,000. I'd like to know what your targets are by the end of the bull cycle down in the comments below. Thanks for being here with me, my special Crypto Bliss community. I truly appreciate every single last one of you beautiful, benevolent beings. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let me know what coins you want to look at going forward. I am going to do another video for you now. So thanks for being here. And stay tuned for the news. Remember the news, guys. The news is about to unfold. So don't miss out on what is going to happen there. Okay, because this is going to move the markets now in the next couple minutes. Love you all. Take care. Subscribe to the channel and hit my trading links down below so that you guys can go ahead and trade with me. Oh, by the way, I was actually stopped out of my pith trade yesterday, and some of my trades are a little bit down. but as you can see, some of them are also up, and I am continuing to enter into my save position because I do want to build on my save position as well. So yeah, guys, as you can see there, my trades are still in profit, and we continue to grow together. That's what it is. Love you all. Take care. We'll see you later.